One of the most talented players in the WNBA and a rising star in women's basketball, Caitlin Clark, recently made headlines following suffering a devastating injury while playing the Connecticut Sun. Everything happened in the evening of July 15, 2025, during a heated match at TD Garden in Boston. Caitlin was leading the charge as usual. Her energy, vision, and agility on the floor make her an excellent player for the Indiana Fever. But admirers noticed her abruptly and unexpectedly slowing down during a play. She grabbed her right groin and stumbled off the court. The atmosphere abruptly changed. When the audience fell silent, everyone in the arena knew something wasn't right. This issue was even the more frightening because Caitlin has always been a reliable player. She had never had to skip a match due to an injury sustained during her first WNBA season or while she was a college student at Iowa. Her tenacity and fortitude had arrived. When she left this time, clutching her crotch, both fans and commentators feared the worst. The very next day, updates about the Indiana Fever started to pour in. The illness was characterized as a right groin strain, but testing was still being done by the team doctors. The team classified her as daily, suggesting that they were still uncertain about the duration of her absence. During a media interview, according to head coach Stephanie White, they were being careful and taking things one step at a time. Caitlin's condition. Even while it didn't show up, it was clear that the injury might take weeks to fully heal. To necessitate surgery to protect Caitlin's future, the group didn't want to rush her back too quickly. This announcement further frightened fans. Many people were excited to see Caitlin play 3 points competition and participate in the All-Star game as the WNBA All-Star Weekend drew near. Not only was she an All-Star, but became one of the squad captains with the receipt of over 1 million fan votes, more than any other player in the league. The All-Star celebrations were to take place in Indianapolis, the home city of her squad. It was expected that Caitlin would be the primary event of the weekend. However, everything changed following that injury. 2 days before All-Star Weekend, Caitlin posted a statement on social media on July 17. She broke the sad news that she would not be able to take part in the three-point shootout or the All-Star game in an honest and transparent message on the Fevers. Despite being extremely depressed and upset, she stated on her former Twitter account, Official X, that she had to take care of her body and get some sleep, she explained, adding that even if she couldn't compete, she would still go to the occasions and assist her co-workers. Caitlin expressed her excitement at collaborating with Sandy Brondello, the New York Liberty's head coach, as an assistant coach for her elite team. Despite the emotional nature of her letter, it also showed how mature she was. Caitlin focused on being there and supporting others, despite the fact that she was struggling with an injury. She thanked the Indianapolis community for organizing the occasion and said she hoped it will be the best All-Star weekend ever. Despite the fact that her fans said their affection and encouragement in the comments, they were clearly disappointed. Everyone was eager to see Caitlin showcase her greatest abilities on the floor by draining deep threes and providing incredible assists. Few more minor setbacks earlier. Prior to Caitlin's injury during the season, she's been forced to miss a game before. She had missed games in the past due to a left quad injury and a left groin issue earlier this year. This fresh tightness on her right groin was the third soft tissue injury she has experienced in the same season. Fans and professionals alike were worried about this. Were signs of degradation beginning to appear on her body? Was there too much strain on her from the obligations, schedule, and training? Prior to the season, Caitlin was well known for her resilience. She has never missed a single college game in her 4 years at Iowa, but she has already missed 10 games midway through her second season in the WNBA. Recovering from groin injuries can be difficult, according to compared to doctors and personal trainers, especially for athletes who rely on quick movements, explosiveness, and shifts in direction. They could lead to more serious injuries and long-term problems in the future if left untreated. Coach Stephanie White was informed that the team's primary concern was Caitlin's long-term health, who remained hopeful. She stated that she was not required to come back until she was fully ready. Acknowledging Caitlin's significance to the team and the league at large, the entire organization promised to give her recovery more attention. since the WNBA All-Star Weekend was being held in Caitlyn's hometown. Her accident occurred at a very challenging time. Indianapolis has done everything it could to welcome supporters from all the country. Posters of Caitlyn were all over the place. People were traveling from all around to see her play. Other events were planned by nearby businesses. Nike even built a massive 30-story display featuring Caitlyn's image downtown. The purpose of this weekend was to honor her impact on the league and the prospects of basketball for women. Caitlyn continued to make appearances throughout the weekend despite how heartbreaking it was for her to miss the games. She signed autographs, talked to onlookers, and supported her co-workers. She was seen on the floor throughout the games and even helped coach her all-star team. Despite the injury, fans appreciated her effort to be there, and her presence still had an impact. This string of injuries could alter Caitlyn's career despite her youth. Athletes often need to make challenging decisions to protect their body and think long-term. Despite Caitlyn's intense rivalry, she also understands the importance of being healthy. Making the decision to skip the All-Star game was challenging, especially when she was the focus of attention, but it was the right one. Her season-long statistics have been somewhat less than her rookies. Despite a decline in her shooting percent, she continues to average 16.5 points, 5 rebounds and 8.8 assists per game. Her field goal percentage is only 36.7%, and her three-point percentage is only 27.9%. Some observers believe that her ongoing ailments are affecting her confidence and rhythm. Some argue that defenders are just going through a learning curve as they become more independent. Regardless, Caitlyn hasn't done as well as she did in her debut season, which set a record. But no one has given up on her. Most people believe that following her has fully recovered, she will return with more strength. It is imperative that she takes the necessary time to heal, not just for the current season but also for her professional future. The Indiana Fever are currently vying for the WNBA playoffs. The season continues. They were rated 6th prior to the All-Star break and had a 12-11 record. Clearly, the team is more powerful, even though other players have stepped up while Caitlyn is on the floor. Her vision, leadership, and scoring ability are hard to match. Now, the most crucial query is, when will she return, and to what degree? Some fans worry that groin injuries could not go away and lead to more problems. Others are certain that Caitlyn will heal with the right amount of rest and therapy. She has the ability, the network of support, and the work ethic to overcome this challenge. Right now, everyone is staring at her recovery. She has previously declared that she will stick with the team and follow all of the doctor's orders. She attends practices, converses with trainers, and keeps a positive attitude. That's the kind of perseverance that first brought her fame. The entire basketball community was heartbroken by Caitlyn Clark's remarks, not just those who supported her. It was heartbreaking to miss the All-Star game and three-point competition, especially in a year when she has focused more on the WNBA and enthusiasm like never before. But her decision to take a vacation and focus on her health shows maturity and strength. Caitlyn Clark's tale is far from finished, despite this injury being a setback. If anything, it's a reminder that even the biggest stars are humans. Caitlyn will return in due course, attention as well as assistance. And when she does, the league will be ready. When she goes back to court and shows everyone why. Fans throughout the country will be anticipating that moment since she is one of the greatest talents the game has ever witnessed. Without Caitlyn lighting it up from deep, the WNBA is just not the same. Let's all offer our prayers for a complete end. If you enjoy this video and would like to keep it up to date, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications. Please leave a comment here regarding Caitlyn Clark, the WNBA, and everything basketball related. What effect do you think this injury will have on her season? We hope she recovers more quickly. Appreciated viewing and hope to see you again soon. Take caution and keep hoping for peace.